Right, here's the beds we did yesterday. Today's work has been cutting the holes off these two, barring the last row. Those are Sarpo Mira, virtually blight resistant. So I shan't really touch those really until the frost knocks them over more than anything else, at which point I'll empty them because I've got plenty of potatoes. This one's been cleared, that will need topping up. Each of these beds I did 75 onions in, so I'm likely to do 75, 150. These two will be 300. That one, when it's completed, it will be 375. So what I'll do on that bed is, once I've taken out the rows of potatoes that I've got in there at the moment, in the next few days, is I'll bed sow the onions in there, but I'll also put some in some cell trays ready to go in there once the Sarpos come out. Tomorrow I've got to do, well, that's the path. I've got to mow the path and trim everything back because it's getting too wild and woolly even for me. This one will come off tomorrow and be emptied out. That one, the hoop will come off, and all of this will be emptied out and weeded. Behind there is some leeks. Leeks need weeding. This bed of leeks needs weeding. And the onion, those last onions, the old spring onions, taking up. I'm going to leave that cucumber in just to see what it does. But for the rest of the bed, I've got some more leeks at home that I'll put in there. That bed at the back, the paths need weeding, and then that needs weeding again. That was where the red swan French beans were. So again, I'm going to strip all of that out. That's probably going to go garlic when my garlic arrives. Hasn't turned up yet. I'm going for early purple white this year, so that one will be all garlic. That one will be garlic. This one depends if I've got enough leeks to fill this bed. If not, this might be leeks, or it might be part leeks, part garlic. But that'll take me up to here. I've then got brassicas to go in the end bed where the potatoes, the largest one where the potatoes were taken out, but I need to set up the framework for that. I've got a net to put over that one, or cut for that one, and a net to cut for the one that I still haven't got round to putting it on. And then I will probably, I mean, these will be the last ones I come back to. I'll probably start at the other end and work my way down because they're all easier beds to clear. I need to set aside a couple of beds for shallots for a little later on. I don't know if I'm going to put any brassicas down this end. I think all the brassicas will go up that end, but the rest I'm going to top up with just weed like mad. Top up with compost, and possibly if I can get some cardboard, put a load of cardboard over the top to peg it down. And then when I've got a few days spare, maybe a couple of Saturdays, it will be lifting and redoing the beds for both the asparagus and the strawberries. Raspberries I'm just going to leave for this year until such time as the fruiting's finished. Then I'm going to cut it all back, weed the bed, top it up with compost, and leave it like that until next year. I'm sure the grass will come back, even though I've weeded it, because it is couch grass. But now I've got the structure of the plots done, it should allow me next year, certainly next spring, more time to keep much more on top of the weeding, so that it doesn't get to the stage where it becomes overwhelming because there's so much to do. If I can do little and often, because I'm not busy building beds and things, it's much easier to manage. So yeah, that's what I've been doing today. Maybe I'll bring you back tomorrow just to show you the mowing. Maybe not. Maybe I'll put that in a separate video, I don't know, once I've moved the next phase up. And I'll speak to you on the next one. Okay, and I finished up yesterday with that bed. I haven't refilled that with additional compost because I've got to do some repairs to it. This one has now been harvested, and I got that bag of potatoes out of that one bed. Got to repair that before I level it off and again plant the onions in it. This one's going to be garlic, and again 4 rows of Charlotte. Now with the last row of sampling mirror still on the end. Haven't got round to doing that bed yet. However, I want to show you 4 rows, 4 6-foot rows of Charlotte. Wow, considering they've been in 10 weeks as a second early and had blight for the last 2. And some of these are not small potatoes, you know, that's a good size second early. Very happy with that. From 4 rows, I'm dead chuffed. I think probably on Monday I will empty out the buckets. I'm going to use the soil from the buckets to fill up the second carrot bed and get that planted with carrots. May as well make use of it. This is depleted soil, which is just what carrots like. So I'll film some of that when I do that, but I'll do that more like a standard potato review rather than just dumping them out and showing you the end results. I'll let you watch along. Right, I'll see you later. Okay, here's the harvest we've got today. A couple of good collie heads starting to pink up. I'm not worried about that. I like how it looks. Lots and lots of cherry tomatoes in the bottom here. A few peppers. Loads of Borlotti beans. That will be many hours fun and games. I'll show you the beds.